welcome back to the Alaska Huskies franchise. If you guys missed the last episode, Hunter Vaskie was, in fact, drafted by his father, Peter Vaskie. After much speculation that the Huskies would just be fine with settling with the number 2 overall draft pick, well, Peter Vaskie made some moves by trading picks away to the LA Kings, acquiring draft pick number 3 overall, and thus trading the number 2 and number 3 pick in a package deal to the Detroit Red Wings. Now, some people are thinking that the Huskies got a little bit fleeced. You got Carl Modin and Zach Garrison, 2 very good players, about 80 overall players themselves. But the amount of potential that Hunter Vaskie shows, and of course being with his dad in this franchise, makes it all the more worthwhile of an investment. So, could the Huskies have gotten fleeced? We'll have to find out as this series progresses, because Detroit's got 2 really good prospects, and we'll see how it all plays out. But either way, man, it's already seeming like it's got a little bit different of a feel here for Alaska. We've got Lazendahl making some nice passes. Here he is in the slot, moving on in against Stolars. He makes the save. But man, Lazendahl on that shift was really impressive right there. Got a lot more speed, it seems like, this season. Now take a look here. Peter Vaskie's son, Hunter Vaskie, making a nice poke check there to spring Borhoff loose on the shot. Either way, Stolars will make the save. Now, inside our own zone, Vaskie is going to take this thing and bring it all the way back up ice, getting a nice little shot off on Stolars, but he makes the save. Look at Vaskie actually re-corral the puck back there, even after he didn't put it in the back of the net. Now, take a look here. We've got good movement. Vaskie kicks it back here to the defenseman. We've got Zaitsev here. He's going to make a shot on Stolars. He's going to end up making the save. The kick save and a beauty. Taylor Jett moving on in, and Vaskie another attempt there. But man, this Huskies offense is really firing on all cylinders right now. We just got to find a way to put it in the back of the net now. Von Regan here with a nice save. It's a tough one, but he ends up making it, so makes it look easy, right? Makes it look easy. Here's Aiden Oliver with the shot and a nice move up the middle of the ice, and Stolars here with a nice save, and that is a huge hit there. About a second left, and Anaheim can't get another shot off, and it is going to be tied 0-0 at the end of the first period. And again, this is preseason action. Now, we will get to see regular season action. The Huskies have a home opener against Anaheim, so this is a nice little preview of what we might expect here for the opening game at Ray West Airlines Arena. So here's a shot on Von Regan. He's going to make the save, and out comes the Huskies with Taylor Jett and John Borhoff trailing. And here's a pass actually from Jett, and look at this goal by John Borhoff. Man, this dude seems to be, at least in gameplay and even in simulation, I'll give him that in simulation, he was one of our top scorers from last season. He's kind of come out of nowhere. Borhoff is more of a passer, but he's scoring a bunch of goals here for the Huskies. He puts it in the back of the net. It is now 1-0 here, late second period with about 4:53 left to go. Nice shot attempt by Andrew Ladd, but that's going to be saved by Stolars. Now out come the Huskies here, back behind their own net. Chapman pass out to Riegelwood. Got Lazendahl. He's going to blow right by the defenders. Moving on in. He shoots. He scores. Vidar Lazendahl puts it in the back of the net. It's now 2-0 Alaska. That is impressive to see that. The explosiveness from Vidar Lazendahl. He's had some knee problems in his past, but those look to be well put behind him as he put that to rest. He put that to bed. That was an impressive goal. Now 2-0 here. Still second period. Vaskie moving on in. Slap shot. Scores! Hunter Vaskie goes top shelf with the heat seeker. Take a look at the stands and the sign right there. Vaskie, hands down, is the best in the show. Gotta love it. That's his first unofficial NHL goal coming in the preseason, the very first game of his life against NHL competition. And look at that slap shot. That's a beauty. That glove hand for Stolars was just too slow. That's a nice goal right there for Hunter Vaskie. So 2 impressive goals here for Alaska with their top 2, as far as talent goes, their top 2 guys, as far as the talent level goes, Vaskie and Lazendahl. Could be a potential duo for the ages here in the future. Now, here's Vaskie moving in. We got third period. He's going to skate on in and take another shot. That's going to be a goal. He's been going glove side on Stolars. It's going to be now 4-0. Vaskie now 2 goals tonight. This line has been impressive. I mean, guys got good spacing here. That's a good screen. That is a beautiful, beautiful goal here. So now with Anaheim on a power play, we can't seem to get it together here with about 10 minutes to go, and we got no defenders back there to stop Terry. He's going to move in on Von Regan. That was just too easy. Got a one-on-one with a goaltender. I mean, you just make a couple moves and you get him out of position and you're toast. All right, even strength game here right now. 4:25 left to go, and again, similar situation. We got Charles Chapman back there, number 10. I mean, you got to get back there, man. You got to get back there. You got to play some good defense. But it's going to be 4-2. Anaheim is slowly starting to come back here a little bit. We got to close the door on these guys, and here it seems like a good attempt, right? Seems like a good attempt. Here comes Aiden Oliver. Past the boards. He's going to skate on in. He's got the defender goal right in front of the goaltender and moves on in. And that's how Aiden Oliver scores, man. That's how he scores. He uses his speed, get people out of position, and then moves right in front of the net and just puts it home, man. He's been so good at doing that ever since we first started this. And Von Regan gets the win here in preseason, and I know it may just be preseason, but, you know, guys, 5-2 victory. 28 shots to 13. We more than doubled them up in shot attempts. Our passing efficiency needs to get a little bit better, in my opinion, but I think overall, this is not the same old Huskies team, as the title might suggest, but there's your box score. Von Regan giving up 2 goals, only 13 shots against him. So I don't like the save percentage there. That's got to get fixed up a little bit. And you do want to see, even if your defense lets you down, which it seemed like it did on some of those goals, 2 of the goals actually, it seemed like the defense let him down. But to be a really good goaltender, to stand out above the crowd, to stand out above the rest, you got to make those saves. You have to, if you really want to stand out. Because your defense is not going to be on all the time. But Von Regan's gotten all 4 starts in our first 4 games of preseason action. And we ended up simulating a couple more games here, and including this one against Vancouver, where Neil Till actually got the start. And we just want to get him some more experience and some more time back there to get prepared for the regular season. I know he's got some morale issues right now. That's why he's a 63 overall. Last season really destroyed his overall rating. He was a 65. Now moving down to 63. You don't like to see that, but it is what it is, right? So we got to get him some more action. We got to get him in there and start getting him a little bit more comfortable going up against NHL competition. I know he's only still 18 years old, guys. Still only 18 years old, so there's still a lot of room left to grow. Now, you guys might see that in broadcast camera angle, yeah, I was going into just watch CPU versus CPU gameplay with these guys. Forgot to put it back to dynamic high, which is the one that I use, one that I like. So let's get here into our home opener against Anaheim, the same Anaheim Ducks. I know it might be a little bit boring to watch the same team over and over again, but this is the one that counts. This is the one that matters. And right off the get-go, it already seems like Anaheim's bringing it just a little bit extra after that preseason loss against us, after we kind of showed them that we're not a pushover team anymore. But you can see just the puck movement is a lot different than it was in the preseason game. So that's just very interesting to notate that. But here come the Huskies. Moving on in, we got a shot. Lasnadal had a really good opportunity right there. Riegelwood with the pass. We've got even more attempts here. That was Matthew Hawk with the slap shot. And there, of course, is our highlight player. First game in the NHL for Hunter Vaskie. Skating, the only person out there, apparently. Yeah, good job, EA. Yeah, EA Sports. Making always the weird decisions for cinematics. That's for sure, guys. Have you ever seen what they do on the sidelines in Madden? Yeah, take a look at this. This is not going to be a goal. Referee says he's going to wave this off. We had I think Phil Kessel was in the crease. No. Other player. Didn't catch the name. But they had a guy in the crease, so it did not count. And that one just squeaked by Von Regan. He was flailing and sprawling and just trying to make an incredible save. He got beat a little bit off a bad turnover. But either way, man, we got kind of lucky there. So first period is in the books. It is still a 0-0 game. And you can see the shot totals. It's a lot different. 8-7. We're still bringing the heat, but Anaheim seems to be bringing it as well. Now, how did that not go in? How in the world did that not go in? That was a perfectly placed pass. It was a perfect opportunity for Lasnadal to bang it home, and he couldn't do it. We'll take a look at the replay here in just a moment after this shift ends here. We got Lasnadal here moving on in. Got another quick wrist shot, but we got Gibson making the save. And take one more look at this. Look at this pass. Look at that beautiful, beautiful pass. And then Lazendahl just oh man, he had the 5-hole. He had the left side of Gibson, just couldn't put it home. So here we are, still second period, 14 minutes left to go. Now here's Hunter Vaskie moving on in, trying to get the deke, but he can't get it done. Now Borhoft here trying to pass it back to Vaskie for the slap shot, for the one-timer. Can't get it to go. That's going to be a turnover. Now here come the shots, peppering Van Riegen, and that is going to be a goal by Jakob Silfverberg. Man, he's been around forever, I feel like. He still looks pretty young, though, but man, has he been around forever. I remember he was one of my fantasy players way back when I was playing NHL fantasy hockey. You know what? I want Atticus Barnaby on my fantasy hockey team. Yeah, even though the Huskies are bad, I want Barnaby on there. He's royalty, damn it. I want a guy like that. Moving on in, gets the goal, tied up. So second period is over, and we got ourselves a 1-1 game. We find ourselves in a tie hockey game. With the good old hockey game, it's the best game you can name. Yeah, you guys ever heard that song? Yeah, I might be showing my age a little bit. No, that song was way over even when I was a kid. I mean, that was like my dad's thing. You know what I mean? 50s, 60s. Yeah, that's that stuff. So here's Vidar Lazendahl moving on in, trying to get another backhand goal. Had an opportunity, had himself in a good spot to make something happen, but start of the third period ain't looking too hot right now. We've got Anaheim moving in. We've got them having pretty good shot attempts on Van Riegen, but now we're going to skip ahead all the way to 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Take a look here. Look at the nice dive there by Vidar Lazendahl, trying to make sure that nothing bad happens. Here comes Riegelwood trying to get a pass off. He can't. He gets hit. And now with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, we need some good defense here, boys. We need some good defense. Here's Hunter Vaskie moving on in. He's up the middle, trying to get a slap shot off. He does, and that looked like it might have had a chance. He got the green target in the goal, in the net. So he's got some good opportunities here. He's moving on in, gets the shot off, can't bang it home. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Here come the Ducks. They're moving on in. They've got a chance. That's going to be a turnover. We got a 2-on-2. We've got Vaskie and Oliver, the fake shot, and Vaskie fires it on Gibson. He makes the save. Now with 25 seconds, look at this pass. We've got Trenton Grell. Takes a humongous hit. Dude, you got to get up. This is a win for us right here. You got to get up. We got to get back to even strength. He does, and now the Ducks have possession. 10 seconds left. Get some good defense. Poke check that thing away. Just clear it. Get to overtime, guys. Get to overtime. The Ducks moving in. No! They score. Terry puts it in the back of the net on Van Riegen, and God, he scored in the preseason game. And that is going to do it. 3.9 seconds left. There's no way we can get down the ice even after winning a face-off after this. That is it, guys. So the Huskies will lose their actual NHL game, their first game of the 2022 regular season, to their intra-divisional rival Anaheim Ducks. So there's your final box score, guys. 23 shots for Alaska to 16 to Anaheim. Face-offs, time on attack. I didn't feel like we got outplayed. You know what I mean? I feel like this season is a heck of a lot different than year number one for sure. But man, did we miss opportunities for Hunter Vaskie to put one home. We had some opportunities with Lazendahl, and our owner is obviously upset. You know, that's a co-ownership. You know, Peter Vaskie's upset. Jake Westwood's upset. Oxy Reynolds is upset. They wanted to win their home opener. But Peter Vaskie came out and he said, quote, "Like it or not," he's speaking to the doubters here, "like it or not, this team has seen a vast improvement in the way it's playing from a year ago. The guys have learned, grown, and put in the work to get to this point. We're much more competitive now. I can see it, even if our doubters can't." I think he's spot on, guys. I really think he's spot on. It's the fact that this team has young talent that's improved. We've seen progression with Riegelwood, Borhoft. Lazendahl looks like a totally different player this season. And of course, adding a guy in veteran presence like Joe Thornton and adding Hunter Vaskie into this mix, I think it has an extra element. I think this roster now has some more talent to be utilized here. in year number 2. I'm anxious to hear what you guys think about the Huskies. Do you think that we're going to make the playoffs in year number 2? Do you think we're going to sniff the 8th seed, or do you think we're just going to miss, or do you think we're just totally not even quite there yet? I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. I will actually see you in the new year. Yeah, so today's New Year's Eve. I hope you guys have a happy and safe New Year's Eve celebration. And of course, if I don't talk to you, I hope you guys have a great start to your new year in 2022. That's when I will see you guys next time for the next episode of our Alaska Huskies franchise. We'll be taking on the Edmonton Oilers, who find themselves at 0-0. We, of course, are 0-1-0. And we're looking for our first win in front of the hometown crowd. And, of course, Hunter is looking for his first official NHL goal. So, guys, I'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you for watching, and peace.